General Motors is making a major investment in our region with plans to start producing its newest V8 engine models in the town of Tonawanda.
What if some of the greatest engines ever built were suddenly returning, stronger, cleaner, and reimagined for a new era? In this countdown, we're exploring SUVs that are bringing back legendary powertrains once celebrated for their durability, smoothness, and unmistakable character. These engines aren't just making a return, they're evolving with modern engineering while keeping the spirit that made them iconic. Let's dive straight into the SUVs reviving engines the world thought were gone forever. Number 10. Mercedes G-Class Twin-Turbo V8 Return. The Mercedes G-Class has always been defined by one thing: the presence of a powerful, unmistakable engine under the hood. For decades, the G-Wagon was synonymous with AMG's thunderous V8, a hand-built masterpiece known for its deep growl, enormous low-end torque, and mechanical charisma. When the world shifted toward efficiency standards, the fate of this iconic V8 seemed uncertain. But now, Mercedes has brought the twin-turbo V8 back into the spotlight, re-engineered to meet modern expectations without losing the essence that made it legendary. This new era V8 takes advantage of updated turbo technology, revised cooling systems, and more durable internal components that help it run cooler, cleaner, and more efficiently than its predecessors. Yet the heart of the engine, the strong mid-range pull, the unmistakable exhaust note, and the ability to conquer steep inclines effortlessly, remains intact. Mercedes used lessons learned from decades of AMG craftsmanship to refine the combustion process and recalibrate the turbos in a way that maintains the power curve drivers love while reducing emissions. The comeback of the V8 also aligns with the G-Class identity. This isn't a vehicle designed to blend into the background. It's built to make a statement. And nothing makes a statement quite like a twin-turbo V8. Its return also reflects a broader trend: automakers realizing that legendary engines carry emotional value that modern consumers still crave. While electrification continues to expand, the G-Class proves that high-performance combustion engines still have a meaningful place, especially when they're redesigned for longevity. Inside the cabin, the driving feel is unmistakably G-Wagon, commanding, confident, and ready for anything. The updated V8 smooths out power delivery and enhances drivability both on-road and off-road, making it more usable in everyday situations while retaining its iconic character under heavy throttle. The revival of this V8 signals more than just an engine update. It represents the preservation of a legendary automotive personality. Mercedes found a way to carry its heritage forward without being trapped by the limitations of the past. And for fans of big, bold engines, this is a comeback worth celebrating. Number 9. Land Rover Defender Inline-6 Comeback. The Defender's history is closely tied to the straight-six engine layout, smooth, torquey, and naturally balanced. For decades, Land Rover used inline-six engines across multiple models, valuing their durability and effortless power delivery. When modern regulations pushed the industry toward downsized turbo designs, many believed the era of the inline-six was over. But Land Rover surprised everyone by bringing back a reimagined straight-six through its Ingenium engine series. This new inline-six preserves everything that made the layout legendary, while adding modern engineering advances. Straight-six engines are inherently smoother than V6s because their firing order naturally balances vibrations. Land Rover leveraged that advantage while integrating a mild hybrid system that enhances fuel efficiency, improves torque at low speeds, and reduces turbo lag. The result is an engine that feels like a blend of old-school mechanical charm and futuristic refinement. The Defender equipped with this engine delivers consistent power through the rev range, making it ideal for highway driving, towing, and off-road adventures. Land Rover specifically designed the turbocharger and electric supercharger combination to eliminate hesitation, giving drivers instant acceleration even in challenging terrain. This setup honors the rugged DNA of the original Defender engines, simple, strong, and predictable, while modernizing it for today's demands. Durability also plays a major role in this comeback. The Ingenium Y6 was engineered with reinforced components, better cooling passages, and reduced internal friction to help the engine last significantly longer under heavy use. Land Rover learned from decades of Defender owners who expected their vehicles to survive harsh environments, from deserts to mountain passes. The new Inline 6 is built with that same philosophy, but with precision machining and computerized testing far beyond anything possible in the early Defender era. Inside the vehicle, the engine offers a refined, upscale feel thanks to its smoothness and quietness. Yet when pushed, it still delivers strong performance reminiscent of classic Land Rover straight sixes. The comeback of this layout is not just a nod to heritage. It's proof that some engine designs are timeless. The straight six works brilliantly in the Defender's new chassis, providing a perfect balance between strength and sophistication. With this modernized revival, Land Rover has created an engine that honors its past while confidently embracing the future. Number 8. GMC Yukon, updated 6.2-liter V8. Few engines in American automotive history are as respected as the small block V8. GMC and Chevrolet have spent decades perfecting this architecture, making it one of the most reliable and long-lasting engine families ever made. The Yukon's 6.2-liter V8 is a direct descendant of this lineage, carrying forward the durability, simplicity, and low-end torque that made small blocks legendary. The updated 6.2-liter V8 isn't just a continuation, it's a comeback engineered for modern standards. GMC enhanced the combustion process, improved cylinder head design, updated the camshaft timing, and refined the cooling system to handle more power without sacrificing efficiency. The result is a V8 that feels familiar in character, but noticeably sharper and more responsive. One of the defining traits of small block engines has always been their longevity. These engines routinely cross 250,000 to 300,000 miles with proper maintenance, something that resonates deeply with drivers who prioritize reliability over flashy engineering experiments. GMC understands this, which is why they kept the fundamental pushrod design intact. It's simple, proven, and incredibly resilient. But the comeback doesn't stop at durability. The engine's efficiency upgrades give it a surprising advantage: better fuel economy than many smaller turbocharged competitors, especially during highway cruising. This is due to its cylinder deactivation system, which allows the V8 to run as a four-cylinder under light load. The transition is smooth and nearly unnoticeable, giving the Yukon a refined driving character while preserving the power on demand. Towing performance is another highlight. The 6.2-liter V8 delivers confident torque across the low and mid-range, making it ideal for hauling trailers, boats, and heavy equipment. Unlike high-revving turbo engines that rely on boost, This V8 delivers power instantly. That consistency is part of what makes the engine's comeback so important. It retains a driving feel that owners of older Yukons and Suburbans know well. Inside the Yukon, the engine's smoothness and quietness stand out, especially at cruising speeds. Yet when the driver calls for power, the unmistakable V8 sound emerges. A deep, controlled note that connects this modern SUV to decades of American automotive heritage. The revived 6.2-liter V8 blends tradition with innovation. GMC proved that iconic engines can evolve without losing what made them legendary in the first place. Number 7. Toyota 4Runner. New turbo 4-cylinder. The Toyota 4Runner has always been known for rugged, dependable engines, power plants that may not win drag races but are famous for lasting decades. After years of running naturally aspirated V6 engines, Toyota has brought in a brand-new turbocharged 4-cylinder that reflects the durability DNA of the company's global truck engines. This new engine traces its roots back to powertrains used in Hilux and Prado models around the world. Vehicles known for surviving punishing conditions, harsh climates, and rough driving for hundreds of thousands of miles. By transferring this proven engineering into the 4Runner, Toyota has essentially revived its global truck engine philosophy in a modern package. The turbocharged 4-cylinder delivers more torque than the outgoing V6, especially at lower RPMs. This gives the 4Runner stronger uphill performance, better towing capability, and improved acceleration when merging onto highways. Toyota tuned the turbo for reliability rather than extreme performance, prioritizing cooling, lubrication, and long-term durability over raw numbers. This is consistent with Toyota's reputation. Build engines that last, not engines that brag. One major advantage is efficiency. The new engine gets significantly better fuel economy compared to the older V6, making the 4Runner more practical for long-distance travel. Toyota's advanced thermal management, precision injectors, and variable boost control contribute to reduced fuel usage without compromising capability. Off-road performance is where the comeback truly shines. Turbocharged Torque at low RPMs gives drivers more control when climbing rocks, navigating mud, or pulling through sand. The engine pairs with a modern transmission that keeps power accessible when needed while maintaining durability under stress. Inside the vehicle, the new turbo engine feels smoother and quieter than expected. Toyota engineered special balancing and noise reduction components to ensure the engine retains the calm, predictable character 4Runner owners expect. The comeback of this engine layout marks a new chapter for the 4Runner. Toyota successfully blended its hard-earned global truck expertise with new generation engineering, giving the SUV a refreshed identity that still honors its legacy. For fans of long-lasting, adventure-ready engines, this is a revival worth paying attention to. Number 6. Nissan Patrol Armada Twin-Turbo V6 Revival. For decades, the Nissan Patrol and Armada were celebrated for their smooth, dependable V8 engines. Owners loved the simplicity and readiness of these power plants, which delivered consistent torque and impressive reliability even under heavy use. But the automotive world has shifted, and Nissan needed to create an engine that brought the same spirit into a more efficient, modern package. The result is a twin-turbo V6 designed to carry forward the Patrol's legacy. This revived engine offers several major improvements over the outgoing V8. First, it provides stronger torque throughout the lower rev range, giving the Patrol and Armada more muscle for towing, hauling, and off-roading. Turbos deliver power earlier, meaning the vehicle feels quicker and more responsive, especially during highway passing or climbing steep inclines. To ensure longevity, Nissan developed a high-strength block, reinforced pistons, and improved cooling channels to handle sustained heat better than previous V6 designs. The brand also upgraded the lubrication system to minimize wear during hard acceleration. These changes were inspired by the V8's reputation: strong, durable, and able to withstand years of heavy load. Another advantage of the twin-turbo setup is improved fuel efficiency. The new engine consumes noticeably less fuel while providing more power, giving drivers more range and reducing the cost of long trips. Nissan's attention to airflow, turbo placement, and precise boost control helps balance performance with practicality. Off-road capability remains a core part of the Patrol identity. The V6's improved torque curve enhances traction in sand, snow, and rocky terrain. Paired with Nissan's advanced four-wheel drive system, the engine makes the SUV feel more controlled and responsive, especially during technical maneuvers. Inside the cabin, the engine's smoothness is immediately noticeable. Nissan worked to reduce vibration and harshness, ensuring the driving experience remains quiet and refined. Yet when pushed, the engine still produces a confident, performance-oriented sound that reflects its twin-turbo character. This revival is more than just a replacement. It's the evolution of the Patrol's rugged, dependable heart. Nissan found a way to honor the V8's spirit while adapting to modern demands, proving that legendary engines can be reinvented without losing their identity. Number 5. Chevrolet Tahoe, refined 5.3-liter V8. Chevrolet's 5.3-liter V8 is one of the most recognizable engines in North America. Millions of trucks and SUVs have relied on this power plant, making it one of the longest-running and most trusted V8 families ever built. Its comeback in the Tahoe represents a return to form, an engine refined with new technology, but still built on the foundation that made it legendary. The updated 5.3-liter V8 features enhanced airflow, better thermal efficiency, and a more sophisticated fuel management system. Chevy improved combustion speed, optimized spark timing, and enhanced the exhaust flow to deliver smoother and more consistent power. The engine produces strong torque at low RPMs, making it ideal for towing and city driving. Durability is where the 5.3-liter shines. This engine family has gained a reputation for easily crossing 200,000 to 300,000 miles with basic maintenance. Chevrolet maintained the same core architecture: block strength, crankshaft design, and push rod stability, ensuring the engine retains its proven reliability. At the same time, the addition of direct injection and revised cooling passages increases longevity under modern stress. Efficiency is another area of significant improvement. The engine includes an updated cylinder deactivation system that allows it to run on fewer cylinders during light driving, dramatically improving fuel economy without sacrificing power. The transition between modes has become nearly seamless due to improved software and more precise sensor communication. Towing performance remains a strong selling point. The engine's predictable torque curve and low-end strength make it easier to control trailers, boats, and heavy loads. Many drivers prefer the feel of a naturally aspirated V8 because power delivery is instant and direct. No waiting for turbo boost. Inside the Tahoe, the engine feels refined and quiet during normal driving, but still delivers that signature V8 sound when pushed. It's a satisfying mixture of modern smoothness and classic character. By refining and evolving the 5.3-liter V8, Chevrolet has revived an engine lineage that has defined American trucks and SUVs for decades. Its comeback combines nostalgia, reliability, and contemporary engineering in a way few other power plants can match. Number 4. Lexus GX Twin-Turbo V6 Replacement. For years, the Lexus GX was powered by the legendary 4.6-liter V8, an engine known for bulletproof reliability, smooth power delivery, and an ability to run for hundreds of thousands of miles under harsh conditions. So when Lexus announced a switch to a twin-turbo V6, many wondered whether the new engine could live up to the legacy. Surprisingly, the comeback isn't just successful, it's a major leap forward. The new twin-turbo V6 brings significantly more torque than the old V8, and it produces that power much earlier in the RPM range. This means quicker acceleration, stronger towing performance, and smoother off-road crawling. Lexus engineered the turbos to provide consistent boost without sudden spikes, making the power delivery feel refined and predictable. Durability was a top priority in the engine's development. Lexus incorporated high-strength materials, improved cooling channels, and reinforced bearings to ensure the engine withstands long-term stress. Extensive computer simulations and real-world testing helped identify points of potential wear, so engineers could reinforce them before production. The result is an engine designed to maintain the GX's reputation for longevity. Fuel efficiency represents another major step forward. The twin-turbo V6 consumes less fuel than the outgoing V8, especially during highway cruising or steady-state driving. Lexus optimized combustion and reduced internal friction to ensure smoother engine operation and lower emissions without sacrificing performance. Off-road capability remains a defining trait of the GX. With higher torque output and smarter power delivery, the new engine makes climbing, crawling, and navigating challenging terrain more effortless. Paired with the GX's advanced traction systems, the engine enhances the SUV's capability without adding complexity for the driver. Inside the cabin, the engine feels quiet and composed. Lexus paid careful attention to sound insulation and vibration control, ensuring the engine complements the luxury-focused driving experience. Yet when pushed, it still produces a confident tone that reflects its twin-turbo strength. This comeback represents the blending of Lexus tradition with modern engineering. The GX's new engine honors the reliability heritage of the old V8 while delivering a cleaner, more powerful, and more efficient driving experience. It's a thoughtful evolution that secures the GX's place in the modern SUV landscape. Number 3. Jeep Grand Cherokee Improved 3.6-liter V6. The 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 is one of the most widely used engines in the United States, powering everything from Chargers and Cherokees to Wranglers and minivans. Its reputation is built on durability, smoothness, and surprising capability. Jeep has brought this engine back into the Grand Cherokee with meaningful improvements that make it more refined, more efficient, and even more dependable. The updated Pentastar features improved intake airflow, lighter internal components, and a more advanced cooling system. These updates help the engine run smoother, respond quicker, and maintain stability under load. The new calibration also improves throttle response, giving the Grand Cherokee stronger performance during highway merging and off-road climbing. One of the Pentastar's biggest strengths is its longevity. These engines routinely cross 200,000 miles with basic care, which is part of why Jeep continues to rely on them. The latest version includes upgraded bearings, stronger cylinder materials, and reduced friction coatings to extend lifespan even further. Fuel efficiency has also improved. Jeep optimized the combustion process and updated the variable valve timing to reduce wasted energy. The result is a V6 that consumes less fuel while still delivering respectable torque for towing and everyday driving. For many buyers, this combination of reliability and efficiency is exactly what makes the engine's comeback so meaningful. Off-road performance benefits from the improved low-end torque and refined power delivery. The Grand Cherokee, especially in its 4x4 configurations, takes full advantage of the engine's consistency when navigating uneven terrain or steep inclines. The smooth nature of the V6 helps drivers maintain control in technical situations. Inside the SUV, the engine feels quiet and well-mannered, complementing the Grand Cherokee's upscale interior. Jeep worked to reduce vibration and engine noise, making the driving experience more comfortable without sacrificing capability. The comeback of the Pentastar in the Grand Cherokee proves that some engines remain relevant because they work exceptionally well. Instead of replacing it with something unproven, Jeep chose to refine and evolve a platform that has already earned driver trust across millions of vehicles. It's a practical, reliable, and smart revival of a true workhorse engine. Number 2. Ford Bronco Enhanced 2.7-liter EcoBoost. The Ford Bronco made a dramatic return to the market, and at the heart of that comeback is the updated 2.7-liter EcoBoost engine. This twin-turbo V6 brings modern performance to a classic off-road icon, blending power, durability, and responsiveness in a way that reflects Ford's long history of turbocharged engines. The enhanced 2.7-liter EcoBoost delivers strong low-end torque, exactly what off-roaders need when climbing rocks, powering through sand, or crawling through mud. Ford focused on refining the turbo response to make power delivery more predictable and eliminating hesitation during sudden throttle inputs. This creates a smoother and more confident driving feel, both on the highway and on trails. Durability improvements were a major part of the comeback. Ford reinforced critical internal components, strengthened connecting rods, and optimized the cooling system to handle heat from prolonged boost pressure. This makes the engine more resilient during tough off-road sessions or high-speed driving. The new design also reduces wear, helping the engine maintain performance over long, demanding miles. Efficiency is another strength. The 2.7-liter EcoBoost uses sophisticated fuel injection, advanced combustion control, and lightweight materials to reduce fuel consumption without compromising power. Drivers get the performance benefits of a larger engine with the efficiency of a smaller one, a key advantage for long-distance exploring. Towing capability also sees improvement thanks to the engine's torque curve, which peaks early and stays consistent through the mid-range. This makes towing trailers, boats, or equipment feel more stable and controlled. The combination of turbo power and precise tuning helps the Bronco remain competitive in both off-road and on-road environments. Inside the Bronco, The engine sound is modern but energetic, offering a refined growl under acceleration. Ford also tuned the drivetrain to minimize vibration and noise, creating a more comfortable driving experience even with the vehicle's rugged design. The return of the Bronco paired with an enhanced EcoBoost engine demonstrates how modern engineering can preserve the adventurous spirit of a classic SUV. It's a revival that blends nostalgia with innovation, delivering performance worthy of the Bronco name. Number 1. Toyota Land Cruiser Turbo Hybrid Powertrain. Few vehicles have an engine legacy as respected as the Toyota Land Cruiser. From the bulletproof straight-six engines of earlier generations to the powerful V8s that followed, the Land Cruiser earned a global reputation for reliability and toughness. With its latest comeback, Toyota introduced a turbo hybrid powertrain that brings back the spirit of its iconic engines in a modern, highly efficient package. The new engine pairs a turbocharged four-cylinder with an electric motor to deliver strong torque at low RPMs, something older Land Cruisers were celebrated for. The electric motor fills in torque gaps during turbo spool-up, creating seamless power delivery that feels both strong and smooth. This combination ensures that the Land Cruiser retains the commanding driving feel that fans expect. Durability remains at the core of Toyota's design philosophy. The turbo hybrid system uses reinforced components, advanced cooling strategies, and precision engineering to ensure long-term reliability. Toyota conducted extensive global testing on this engine, pushing it through extreme heat, challenging elevations, and heavy towing to confirm that it meets the Land Cruiser's legendary toughness standards. Fuel efficiency is one of the biggest benefits of the hybrid setup. The system dramatically reduces fuel consumption during city driving and improves range during long trips. Yet it still produces power levels comparable to older V8 models, proving that efficiency and performance can coexist without compromise. Off-road performance is exceptional. Electric torque offers immediate traction, while the turbocharged engine maintains strong pulling power during extended climbs. Toyota calibrated the hybrid system to work seamlessly with the Land Cruiser's advanced four-wheel drive systems, making difficult terrain easier to navigate. Inside, the engine delivers a quiet and refined experience during everyday driving. When more power is needed, the turbo hybrid system responds instantly, offering a satisfying surge of acceleration without feeling strained. This comeback represents the Land Cruiser's future, a blend of tradition, innovation, and endurance. Toyota found a way to honor its engine heritage while preparing for a new generation of explorers. The result is a powertrain that feels both familiar and groundbreaking, carrying the Land Cruiser legacy forward with confidence. Legendary engines don't just disappear, they evolve, adapt, and return stronger than ever. These SUVs prove that when automakers honor their heritage while embracing modern engineering, the result is something truly special. Whether it's a refined V8, a reinvented turbocharged classic, or a hybrid system inspired by decades of durability, each comeback represents a piece of automotive history reborn for a new era. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the machines that continue to shape the road ahead.